Welcome back to Old Man Gaming, where once again we're back in hard mode on Gold Rush. I've already dug out 4 buckets of awesome dirt. Got the next 3 lined up. As you can see, we've just continued down this hole. We are going to kind of take it around the corner here. But I ran into a problem. Well, it's not a problem, it just happens. But the weather's gotten hot and we're out of water. So there's 2 ways to deal with it. One is to go ahead and buy yourself a tank and fill it up and all that stuff. And well, there's 3 ways. You buy that as well if you want to. This is 150k, so I don't have that. We've got 18. Well, the other way is, what we got over here? Oh, nothing. Is we wait. So you could just wait in the game. Or we can sleep. I'm going to sleep for 1 hour. Make sure you don't hit dawn. Waste your time. Yeah, so it's been 3 hours altogether now, that because like it started before I made the video. So I went and got gas and thought, you know, we'll get ready for the... Holy cow. It's about 12,000 for that thing. And I'm just wondering, basically that's like 6 hours that I could have been digging. Oops, sorry, bumped the mic. But now I can't, so we might be stuck with just a couple of buckets. And so if it really puts a dent in my day that bad, it's... No, not sleep to it. Go down 1. It's 20 degrees. Is my water going to come back? Okay, it's starting to flow. So now if it starts to flow like this, you can just wait. It might take another hour. It might take 5 minutes. Dang, it's already like 7:30. Well, I'm going to get back to the excavator. Least we can do is fill this up a little more. It's only at 19%. So as we wait for the water to fill up, we'll do everything we can to make sure we're ready once it's going. Basically, if you sleep another hour, you could actually lose a lot of that time because the water will replenish within this hour, or at least it should. That's what I've noticed. Where are we at now? 68, so this will be... See, there we go. So we would have wasted like at least 40 minutes of our time. It's okay, we need to go this way anyway. Actually, I like to start with the stuff up here first, because then I can just fast travel back to the... We'll turn this on. Turn this bad boy on. There's this huge trek that we go through. I fill everything up to 100%, so now we just click everything on. Just follow the hoses. This is our last one over here. This is one reason why I kind of don't want to have 2 wash plants, is because it's just like, oh my goodness. All right, fast track now. That should be processing our dirt, and we're ready to rock and roll for a whole nother day. That's what we're gonna do. Well, not another day, but as long as we can here. So I want to get, hopefully we'll get 2 more buckets. That'll be 6. Not where I would like to be, but in my case and how I'm doing it, it's more cost effective to wait. I want to get the bigger excavator, so waiting is definitely in my thinking it's better, because then otherwise I just kind of start over. we're already like halfway there, or maybe a fourth of the way. We can get some good dirt today, which I'm hoping it is. I mean, we've been digging right off the bedrock down there. I mean, it hurts to like sit here and not do anything, but for me personally, in the long run, knowing that I'm going to have more gold in my bank account, psychologically, it does something for me. So keeps me going. Otherwise, like, you know, you can feel like, gosh, I know in the long run the water tank will probably be the better bet, because every day it's going to be the same thing. But with the bigger excavator, we're going to just make more gold because we'll be digging everything out faster. So it's a trade-off. You got to make the decision. At least for this day, I've made the decision to hold off and see where we get with the buckets here. As long as it doesn't get any more hot or hotter, you know, we'll be fine, because I'd like to process the dirt, pay the piper, and see how much we got left. With that said, if it's not super great looking, then I'll probably buy the water tank. After all, it leads to making moving this thing a whole lot easier. I don't have this janky setup I do now. I just turn on one thing and we go. So I mean, it even eases the process of what we're doing here. I'm gonna say, but then there's less to break down, but that's actually not true. Because there you've got other things that will break down. Like right now, the breakdown amounts for everything is probably about 2,000. So I already planned ahead for most. I got a replacement part for all the pumps, all the generators, the wash plant here. I even have extra hoses for the excavator here, because I like to be prepared, and just, you know, when I can take 2 minutes to repair it instead of like 40 minutes to go to the gas station, or not gas station, the store, grab the part, start everything up, find out another thing just broke down. Because that's kind of how it happens, you know. First thing breaks down, so you go to the store, you're like, okay, well, we'll go get it. It won't be long, it'll be really quick. And then you get back, you wasted about an hour out of your daytime. And so you're like, okay, great. I'm going to just go ahead and get going again. So you do, and then 2 or 3 minutes later, or like, I've seen it like this, the second you start that bad boy up, something else blows out. You're just like, are you kidding me? And then just throughout that day, everything's, you know, breaks down. It's like, there's a breakdown day. Obviously, most things have a certain amount of durability and they break down at different rates, but a lot of the machines we're using at the same time, and we're using them for the same amount of time, or like very close to it. Not give me a full bucket here. It's just not giving me a full bucket. It's 8:46 already. Wow. Like another 5 bucket day. No way. Like if I kept going, like if I had the water, so it was like noon. It was noon when we had the 4 buckets, and I was like, oh yay, we're doing good. You know, this, for once I'm gonna have a day where maybe I'll get 9 buckets, and then the freaking water dries out, and I'm like, all right, well, I know where that's going. I know what just happened there. There goes my good day. I mean, I'm still gonna have a good day, just not as great as I was hoping it would be. But now I don't have to set up the processing area, so I can dig till we have, hopefully till we have 6 buckets. I mean, I don't know. This seems to be going slower than I'd like it to. So I'm hoping that the gold yield per bucket's just better right now. It seems like, which is kind of opposite, because generally the gold near the bottom is better, like the dirt near the bottom is better right by the bedrock, and this upper dirt is, you know, has less gold in it. But like from the cleanouts that I've done, it seems like it's opposite right now. Like the last time I did a, you know, clean out from the top here, some of the buckets even had 4 ounces of gold, and I get down here to the what I would think is the pay dirt, and I didn't get above 3 ounces on any bucket. I was quite disappointed. Almost made me feel like it just wasn't worth moving the come on, give me a bucket full. Moving the plant down there, but you know, I gotta process all the dirt I can so that we get oh, come on. Want a full bucket. Just give me a full bucket. Digging at weird angles here. It's not really helping any. We'll just take some off the top here. Maybe it's good dirt. With 916, I mean, we're gonna end up with a full bucket here. I gotta turn this all the way here so I don't fall in the hole, because I've been doing that. We're there, we're there. One other thing I was thinking about, actually, it would be kind of useful. There's 2 employees I could actually want, and that would be the one for the excavator here and one for this wash plant. Because then I wouldn't have to get out and change the buckets, and then with the guy for the excavator, it'd move it faster. We'd end up with about $1,000 for employee costs, I would bet. And that's 20K to open that up. So it's just, at least I think it is. If I remember right, it's 20K. There's something in there that's like 5,000, but I don't think it's anything that's really worth it. So let's see if we, oh, come on. Don't do the slowpoke thing. We can keep digging closer to the wash plant. And at the bedrock, maybe our buckets will be worth something. And this is faster, you know, like if I can, except, well, I got the reach. It's supposed to have like, oh, not quite. Wrong kind of angle. Okay, our angle is right here. This is where we can dig and get the most reach. It makes buckets full and easy. Let's turn this a little bit like that, because there's this huge lump right there I want to get. There we go. We're still not quite at that angle I need. And for once, we're getting almost too far from the wash plant. Like when I started up here, I was so close, it was almost too difficult to get dirt in there. I don't know, I'm kind of making this difficult for myself here. Kind of, we're still at a good. All right, let's. Whoops, let's see. There's that lump there I want to get, but we're not at the angle. That should put us where we need it, maybe. Yeah, that's looking okay. In the end, this is not going as fast as I'd like. Now, What's wrong way? I'm gonna go forward. There we go. Scrape the bottom the best we can here. We reach over here. Are we gonna make it? I don't know. I got a feeling we may not. We're like 31%. And we're bringing in 10% buckets, which is not at all ideal. And we're bringing them halfway from the other side. So I have to say we could be more efficient. We're just not being more efficient for some reason. Come on, what's with the angles here, dudes? Like, seriously. I should be able to come right in under the excavator and get a bunch. And it's like, it's not happening here now. I feel like we're almost too far away. Already 10 o'clock. Gee golly. It's kind of not where I want to be. 5 buckets and, you know, we'll take the half. No one said it had to be 100%, right? I would like it to be like halfway. But we keep doing this, we can get up to like, oh, come on, are you kidding me? We're digging the dang hole. I don't get this. Like, where I put it, I should have got a full bucket right there. And totally, like, got stupid and didn't give it to me. It even stops, like, oh, you're full. And then you come back out and you're like, wait a minute, we got like half a bucket. What happened? Oh, come on. I feel like we're gonna... How did we just move? Did we all of a sudden... Okay. Saving, that's great. There we go. I don't want to lose any of it. We still got about a half hour to dig, so it's not like... Dang it, I don't know why we're hit and miss here. But turn that just enough. Should give us a bit more reach. Kidding me. I gotta change this. It's just bugging me. I hate like dropping half my gold on the ground. I want to keep the money or the dirt in the wash plant, not put it back on the ground. There we go. Like, it's hard to get a full bucket. Don't quite understand why it's giving me such a hard time. 1 or 2 more buckets, and then we'll just take everything over to process it because it's getting late and I just want to have it all processed. So the owner takes all of his gold and I can see how much we got left. Okay, one more, we can do it. Plus this is kind of nice and deep, so there's probably some good gold in there. That's what I want to believe. Alright, let's run up. Oh, actually we gotta... It's like way over here, so I don't... Lights, I thought... Fine, we'll turn them off. Alright, so we'll turn this guy off. Grabbed it, well, not so far away, so we'll just Drop everything in. Come on, baby, we need some money. I know it takes about an hour to process everything, so that's why we're going now. Let's see. Oops. Come on, turn on. I'll leave that on for the light. I think it shines over there by our place. Come on, we can do it. Well, kind of does, kind of doesn't. Alright, so I'm going to leave the truck on just so that there is light over here. Can't seem to grab it. Here we go. Oh, we better get processing here. That's a nice full one. Shoot, I left a freaking bucket over here. Well, you know what? Doesn't matter. We can use the bucket we're holding. Here's another bucket. Probably should rearrange this because it's like quite messy setup here. 44 out. That's really good. See, I'm telling you, it seems like the top dirt is better than the bottom dirt. This guy don't look full. Maybe it was. I don't know. That's a little less. Okay, finally we got over 3 ounces on that one. This one won't have quite the 3 ounces, I don't think, but it's a lot better than getting 1.5 ounces. All right, well that's our half bucket. I'm going to leave it right here for now. Let's get all of our full buckets done. 44, okay, sweet. It's looking to be a decent gold payout. Too bad we didn't have like 9 buckets. Oh, we'd have just a awesome amount of money. Oh, I guess we should pour this in. Okay, so this one I'm thinking was already empty. Just want to check. Yep. Let's say, oh, something about 43. Okay, great. We should get this all processed before he's 6 ounces of gold. I must have poured it all in at the same time and forgot. I didn't wait. That's okay. That's okay. Pick it up. I feel like we're already doing better now than the previous one where we had 6 or 7. I mean, the ground is better, so we're going to keep digging over there. 27, that was about 60%, so we would have gotten up to around 40 with that bucket. Alright, so here's the last bucket. Turned around here. He made it just in time. He'll probably take 3 ounces for every 10, so I'm going to guess 5.5 ounces. But we'll see. Maybe 6 ounces. We'll go with 6. Alright, so now we're going to take a trip to town in a minute, so we'll turn everything off here. Including this here. And I'm just going to run back over here to turn off the one. So the dirt's good here. Wow, it's dark. Oh, we forgot a bucket. Let's pick it up. Okay, here we go. 5.9. I was pretty close. I said 6. Oh, don't roll backwards, dude. I can't have you rolling backwards. Okay, so we've got 11 ounces. That'll give us about $12,000. So we're about 30K. But we need gas. So I got most of the parts though for everything. Okay, so now we don't even have to drive. We just I was thinking it would be faster to go to the gas station and then just port to the thing. Because I have to hook up the gas, you know, I have to hook up the trailer. Oh, whoops, I need to turn it off. Okay, but we do have, it's not going to cost as much, only 500, so that's really nice. But all that's ours, so that's good news. Does make me a little happy. 11 ounces in a day, I guess that's okay. I mean, that's what it's probably going to be, 8 to 11 ounces if we're not going to buy the water pump or the water. Gosh, I don't know. See, I could have had 8 buckets there. That would have been like maybe 7 more ounces. And so we would have walked away with 4 more. 15-ounce day, that would have been pretty good. Just throwing out some numbers here for fun while we're waiting for this to go. It'd be nice to get the next magnetite upgrade, which is like the one I'd buy. Next one is the gold loss. That one's really expensive. We'll probably need like 30 or 40%. All right, there's our lovely bar, 10.2 ounces. That's about 12K. So we'll have about 28,000. I said 30K, but I wasn't thinking about the cost of the smelting the gold, as well as not the gold loss as well. So should factor that in. I think it's about 13%. What's our stocks looking like? They're okay. 12.3. That's not too shabby. Look at that. We're almost at 30K, but we're going to head to the gas station and make that a lot less. Actually, I think I'll put only like 3K in. I'm really thinking about that. Because it's also going to help during... whoa. What on earth is that all about? I mean, I am a little close and all. My goodness. I just realized I need to fill up the gas tank and not me. So we got to get a little further up here. Well, that's another day done. And what did I say, like 3,000? Yeah, that's enough. 26K. We buy the water thing, we'll have 20, I mean not 20, we'll have 14,000. It's almost like this day didn't exist. But on the bright side of things, the next time we run into the water thing, we just don't have a problem. So as much as I don't want to, I mean that, or I can just keep doing 11 Actually, sometimes it's even worse. They like you spend half your day with no water. It's just not something I can completely deal with. I mean, like if I walk away with 3 buckets, it's not cool. And I gotta buy it now before it goes up much more. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I also know that when I buy this and use it, what I'm gonna do, you know what we're gonna do? Go and buy a big blue hose. Won't need it. Because when you run out of water, then you need to fill it up. And I always just like to fill it up over here. That makes the cost of days a little more, but I'm not gonna cry too much about it. Let's see, we want to travel down here. So the question now is, should I fill it up or should I... So here's a little tip with backing up to this thing. If you watch your tail lights, when they about disappear on this thing, see the break between the two, then you can... Let me just pull forward, give a better idea. If you're backing up, you'll see that the brake comes in, and as it gets down, you stop. You're pretty much there. You can do that all the time throughout the day and night. Once I found that, I can almost hit it every time. One shot. So that's a tip, quick tip for all of you that are having troubles hitching up your trailers. So what I won't do is buy a big pump to pump that thing. It's just not going to happen. Mostly because, well, I feel like it's cheaper to just fill it up at the, you know, because you can get $1,000 or $2,000 to fill it up in the town, and then you got water for the whole day. And so, you know, in fact, what we're gonna do, we'll just put that down. Let's go prove a point. All right, let's go prove a point. Let's go back here and pick up our water tank. We'll go fill it up a little bit. And the other thing with this, you fill it up in town, it fills up instantly. I like that. And I'll know, like messing with the creek, hoping you got all the water before it runs out. Oh my god, I brought the wrong thing. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Alright, well. Sucks to be me, right? All I have is a much bigger stupid. You know, let me see. I normally don't do this, but 3:10. What time is it here? 3:15. So that was 5 minutes ago. I'm gonna load this up and see if it's at the gas station. So that's after we bought it. Well, that's just terrible. So I was going to go back and buy the right thing, because right now that's a useless piece of machinery for me. Maybe when I get to tier 5, I mean tier 3, it won't be, but for now it's quite useless. Man, that is a bummer. That is a bummer. All right. It came with some gas, right? Which one is this? It's probably the diesel one, right? God, I gotta watch what I'm doing. I wanted the tank, not that. Oh, man. Well, what to do, what to do. You know, I'll leave it for the next episode. If you're brand new, please subscribe. If you like my videos, put a like on the video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.